Hey everyone, this is Prakash, and after today's, I'm uploading this impromptu speaking. And since I want to be a consistent impromptu speaking every single day, but somehow I'm not able to do that, and I'm very sorry about that. So maybe due to situation, due to this motivation, what kind of this motivation I'm taking right now? No, because discipline is what we should do, even though we are unwilling to do, even though the days are very bad, even though those days that will not support to us. But I hope I could do that. But even though it does not mean that I am not consistent that I should cut off all the things, but I should bounce back. I should come again and do the video. I should continue whatever I need to continue. And I'm doing this because uh, I believe in compounding. I believe in the process of adding up. Like every single day when I speak up, every single day when I get in front of camera and talk, anyhow, it helps. I believe that I'm getting improving, not in the sense of grammar, not in the sense of anything, but somehow I I believe within my core heart that I'm improving and I'm getting very confident. I'm getting very comfortable with all of these things that I'm doing right now. So it's getting more normal, more simple and easier for me every single day. So the main purpose of doing all this impromptu speaking to remind myself is that I want to be very effective at communication skills, since because I could not speak in English well in the past 2 years ago. When I was in the airport, I could not communicate with the officer effectively, immigrant officer effectively. So I find myself that I'm lacking behind in English communication. I know that problem. After that, when I gone into university and I don't know what's going on in the university, I thought that sometimes some kind of problem is gonna happen because I couldn't speak up a word within me. So at the time I need help of somebody. I know who the guy is who helped me at the time, because I was very underconfident at that time when I couldn't speak up. So at that time, I thought that I need to improve at speaking English, listening power, and effective communication skills. I can communicate somehow in Nepali language, in my own mother tongue language, but somehow I couldn't come. I couldn't speak well in the English because I don't have that habit of speaking English. So this community, the within my heart, I thought that I need to be very good at communicating, because somewhere it plays very essential role. It plays very important role to my life, and it has boosted my confidence since I work on myself. Like uh, even after I came to US, there is no improvement in my English speaking, because I was in the Nepalese community in the work field. Also, there's Nepalese where I shouldn't have to speak in English. The only place I need to speak is in the college, where I do not speak up. So my communication in English was very bad. I could not. I fear of talking to the professor. I fear talking with the people in the group assignment. So somehow, somewhere in my heart, I feel that I need to speak up to grow in my life. So what I did is I try to speak up in front of camera every single day, because that's when I take the communication. I take the communication skills class, because I really feel that I need to communicate. So somehow that's why this journey began, and it's been already 162 uh, streak. Okay, yeah, in like 45 months I have done straight, but somehow after that my consistency is breaking between, but I don't know why. But somehow, even though that was my limit, I thought that, but it doesn't mean that I need to still stop here and do not I feel feeling that feeling guilty that I haven't done the straight consistently. It doesn't mean that I need to steal. It means shifting my own mental shift. So so doing the impromptu speaking from 0 to 1 and the 50 days, 151 days, that's good. That's good. Even the more better is that I'm keeping this every single day. Even though the days are not going as I wanted, even the days I didn't feel want to do it. But the main point is that I'm breaking my limit. I'm going beyond my comfort zone. I'm beyond my own. I'm shifting my identity from the 5 months of motivation to the next level of comfort. No, so every single day when I speak up, I'm growing. I know, and I had to do it, and no matter what. So realizing that it could be my one of the slide is, it could be one of the things that will drastically change in my life. Since I have been doing in 5 minutes, which is very practical and doable, so giving myself and working on myself, working my communication skills will really gonna help me in future, in present, because it is what we really need. No, it will stack up, it will compound after time. No, it will be not, I cannot see the result, significant result or changes within the few days of doing impromptu 5 minutes a day, but over time, over 6 months, okay, I might see I will be not the person at the day first when I first try to speak up, and then after 6 months. Just me reflect back right now that right now I feel very natural. I feel like that. I feel that speaking at English language feels very natural for me right now. I don't have to translate the language. I just speak a bit fluently, even though I may stuck at somewhere else, but I could figure out what to speak up. So day by day, my English getting better, and I get very comfortable speaking with other in English, because every single day I'm being consistent at speaking. Maybe this is helping me a lot in my life journey, present situation, in the workplace, in the college field, or while traveling, and everywhere. Besides that, I believe that whenever I do every single day consistently, when I see my own videos, reflect back and work on my own communication skill, I think that I would get better and better every single day. The only thing I need to do is work on my speech, work on my reflection, work on my feedback. I need to look my own videos repeatedly. I need to learn more about speaking. I need to learn about the main things, and this will really gonna help me. Maybe I haven't seen significant changes in these days. Like this is a day 162 or 163. I don't know right now. I just forget right now. But even though if I remain consistent, if I remain consistent for the whole year, there might be significant changes. There might be significant changes because I will be in a good position of speaking, good position I will be in a position of speaking very clearly. That I believe that will be changes I will get at day 365. So besides that, I don't know the result, what will gonna happen after that, but no matter, only I believe that within 2-3 years, or even that, beyond that, I will be growing very rapidly. Okay, because I'm working on myself, I'm working on my communication skills. And third thing is, at the last, I want to say is that since I was very curious about working my communication skills, and due to my non-communicational behavior, a lot of relationship has been destroyed. I feel very guilty about that. That's also one of the major reasons that I want to be good at impromptu speaking, spontaneous speaker, because in the real life situation we have to be very spontaneous, and I'm training my mind and my mouth to be very spontaneous, to ask question, to answer the question, to put the opinion while we have a conversation. So so I couldn't never let go of the topic. I could never let go of the opinion that I could say with the conversation partner. So that I want to reduce that awkward feeling while conversation with other people, while building a network with the other new people, or some people who also don't know how to communicate. So that's why, to be a very good conversationalist, to be a good talker, to be good communicator, I'm doing it. That also might be the reason. That is also the reason, not might be the reason. So at the end, I want to say with the conclusion that the way I bounce back, the way I count the day is that consistency, before we become extraordinary in anything, we need to become consistent. And consistency creates the momentum, and momentum beats all the resistance that we hold. And since we are consistent, that is one of the must. If we're consistent, we will develop a habit of doing it on daily basis, and when we build that habit, we get a momentum. When we get momentum, and lots of the barrier will break through that, because momentum is one of the greatest forces which actually help to get compounded our work. Well, in short and sweet ways, if we need to be extraordinary in any field. For example, I want to be very extraordinary in the communications, in leadership, in effective communications, public speaking. Then I need to be consistent, not intensify my work, like doing 2 hours for the 3 months is better than doing every single day for the 5 minutes better. Doing every single day 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day for the 10 years is better than doing only the 10 hours for the 90 days. Because when we do consistently because time is the amplifier which will really gonna help us to differences from the normal people to the not from the average people to the extraordinary people. So when we remain consistent over time, because compounding will gonna work. So believing on the compounding thing, believing on the Alex Harmon's quote that before we become extraordinary, we need to be consistent. Believing on the compounding is eight wonders of the world, quoted by the Albert Einstein. I try to remain consistent at impromptu speaking, hoping that I will be a very good communicator, leader, speaker, and maybe it needs an entrepreneurship. So I'm doing this every single day. Thank you. This is day 162 or 60, I don't know. Let me see.